What's up, YouTube? What's good? What is good? I hope y'all feeling great today, because I know I am. And right now, I'm in Illinois, man. I am in Illinois. You feel me? I am in Greenup, Illinois at the Loves. You feel me? Yes, sir. We just did my first load, man. I just delivered my first load. For all you nasty people out there that watching my stuff, don't be, stop. But anyway, I just delivered some vegetable oil in Robinson, Illinois, and that was a 974-mile trip from Savannah to Illinois, plus another 200 miles from where I stayed, where I met my trainer, to Savannah. So that's some miles, people. And right now we're getting 2 tires replaced because we found 2 tires that were cut up real bad, and we're getting those replaced. Unfortunately, we have to spend a night here because our next load won't be ready, shall I say, until Monday morning, people. Meaning, I got to spend a night here at the truck stop. Tomorrow, take the tank that we have to the wash, and then Monday be in Shannon, Illinois. So I'm chilling. I mean, I don't like it. My trainer don't like it, but as he stated, it's a part of the game. You can't really determine, when a load will be ready. You feel me? So it's a part of the game. And speaking of game, my trainer, Euless, that man has so much game, so much knowledge about trucking that it's crazy. You feel me? And I'm taking all of this stuff in, and I'm gonna just share it with you guys. You feel me? For those that really don't know what they want to do, maybe one day write a book, put it all in a book, pass it out to to the schools, man. Let these kids read it. You feel me? It ain't nothing wrong with getting a trade instead of going to college. But anyway, that's a story for another time. But yeah, man, he's a cool guy, man. He knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing, period. Like, I know how to unload and load my tank. I know how to hook up my hydraulic lines. I know how to fill out my paperwork. I'm still working on that, but I know it. I have to make it a habit, instead of having to return to my notes or ask my trainer. But and I did all of this in 2 days, man. 2 days. I've done all of this in 2 days. But yeah, man, so far so good, man. I'm really digging the experience. Y'all see the car? This phone is amazing, actually. But anyway, I'm really digging the experience. And it's up from here, man, But I'm really where I want to be right now, and there's no words or there's no words to explain how I feel right now. Okay, I feel great. Great don't even describe how I feel right now. But correction on the miles, that was 243 miles from where I stay to Savannah, and then another 700 and some change from Savannah to Illinois. That made it 974 miles. Correction, people. Correction. Let's get into a few other things, my subscribers. I always remember, when you're in the truck on the road, go at a safe and comfortable speed for you until you build up that confidence to go a little faster, With me, I was already comfortable with speed, but I was comfortable with speed on an empty trailer from PSD, from pad training. It's a different world once you got a load back there. The truck is heavier. Movement is different. You feel me? So I started off at the 58, 62 area, miles per hour, and then I pretty much stayed there. I mean, a lot of people hate on how fast other drivers drive, and I mean, we still got to our shipper 2 hours early. You feel me? So, I mean, you don't have to be out there and trying to be a road runner or anything like that. Just because you see other trucks faster, it doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. So, just go at a comfortable speed, you guys, and you'll be fine. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't be out there trying to check stuff out. Oh, look at that car over there, or look at that house over there. No, keep your eyes on the road and in your mirrors, and you'll be fine. We then drove, I don't know the exact mileage, from Atlanta to Savannah. We drove from Atlanta to Savannah with an empty trailer. Dropped it off at at the wash, sorry. We dropped it off at the wash. We went to Fuji to pick up a loaded trailer, a loaded tanker with vegetable oil that came back to Robinson, Illinois. So we left from Savannah and we drove from Savannah back to Atlanta, where we called it quits. We shut down because the weather from the hurricane was passing through, so we didn't want to get caught in that. Plus his drive time was about to be up and it was going to be on me, and he didn't feel comfortable for me to be in that particular type of weather at the time. So we shut it down. We got up at 4, left out at 5. To those that think that you can come, get your CDL, get in the truck, and leave at any time you want to be somewhere, you can cancel that. You feel me? Because while we was getting up at 4, other trucks were pulling out. You feel me? While we was leaving out at 5, other trucks were leaving out at 5. So don't think you're going to get in the truck and you can leave whenever you want to leave. That ain't happening. Feel me? So we left Atlanta at 5. I drove from Atlanta to about 20 minutes out from the shipper, and I stopped there because my drive time ran out. So he took over from there. But from Atlanta to Illinois, to the stopping point where I stopped at, it was great. It was awesome. Traffic wasn't bad at all. The weather flipped on me a little bit. When we left, it was still dark, but then it started to rain a little bit, and then it stopped. The sun came out just a little bit, but it was cloudy throughout Georgia, through Tennessee. So I experienced quite a few things that I didn't do in PSD, which is normal because you're not finna be out there training at night. You're not finna be out at night in traffic. You know what I mean? That's just how the cookie crumbles. You just have to experience that on the road. But anyway, I got that experience of driving at night or morning. The experience to drive in the rain. Experience to drive in and out of traffic. I did in and out of traffic when I was with Daniel, but like this is the whole different ball game. You're not driving in and out of traffic with an empty trailer now. I'm driving in and out of traffic with 45,000 pounds, tons, whatever you want to call it back there. You feel me? I'm driving back there with a heavy mug. Watch your mouth. You feel me? So All in all, man, the experience was great, man. I was comfortable throughout the whole thing. Towards the end, I did get a little tired, but who doesn't? You know what I mean? I'm not one to juice up on caffeine. This is not me. So, you know, shit ain't natural, I don't want it. But anyway, got a little tired towards the end. But by the time I got really tired, my drive time was up, which is kind of good because, you know, when I'm by myself, I'll be down near where I want to be at before I have to, you know what I mean, shut down or whatever, depending on when I have to have the lower end by. Anyway, that's a different story for another time. That's something I gotta go through to tell y'all about. But anyway, but yeah, all in all, my experience was great, man. My trainer, he was there throughout the whole thing. He nodded off a little bit, but who doesn't, you know? But yeah, I mean, it was great, man, and I loved it, you know. And when, you know, people that know me will tell you, if I tell you I love it, then, you know, hey, it's something, you feel me? So yeah, other than that, man, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I'm stuck right now in Greenup, Illinois, because we had to get 2 tires that were slashed done. Together, but I'm still at home, you guys. I think I was put in this position for a reason. I take it as a good reason. I mean, I wouldn't say something bad happened, but something good didn't happen. But I am thankful to be where I am today, because now maybe others can feed off of what I have going on. And I'm still at home, okay? Friday, as you know, I had my tankers and my license switch over on Friday. Both didn't go as planned, so that's why I'm still here. But most important thing about that, I made sure I called my fleet manager, and I kept in touch with my TNT trainer to make sure we all, you know, still on a good page or whatever as far as the setback is, because I was supposed to have been gone 2 weeks ago. But Friday, I went into the DDS to get my license switched over, okay? And the clerk, I'm not gonna say the lady, the clerk, basically, I gave her everything that she needed, my scores, all my paperwork that I needed. Since she tells me that I need to call Missouri to get my MVR and my motor vehicle report. And I'm asking her why I never stayed there so I wouldn't have one there. You know, I just went there to train for a few weeks and I came back home. But she needed me to call up there and get all of that information. And so I called the number and I'm on hold. I'm on hold for like 30, 45 minutes. All right, and my wife is there outside with me. She has her phone going. She's on the phone with the state office. They sending her from department to department to department as far as having my scores sent over electronically. Mind you, I had my scores in front of me, and the lady still didn't want it. The clerk still didn't want to take it. So I sit on the phone for 45 minutes to wait, right? And I go from one automated person to another. And this second one hung up the phone. So I said, okay, well, that's not happening today because I don't have time to sit here another 45 minutes when I have a tanker test to take it in 20. All right, so we on the phone. So my wife is still on the phone with, no, it's vice versa. She was on the phone with the Missouri people. I was on the phone with the the state office people. So they sent me from department to department. Her phone call eventually hung up after she got to the second automated person. So she ended up calling another number, right? And that number was off. That number was way off. All right, and I was like, "That's not happening today. I got a tanker test to take in 20 minutes." So I'm on the phone with, I forget what department it was. It wasn't the department I needed as far as getting my records sent over. I want to say Department of Motor Vehicle, something like that. But it wasn't the department that I wanted, right? So oh yeah, y'all like my cup? Yes, sir. So so I end up getting someone to answer the phone, and they tried to send me in the right direction. So she gave me a number. So I took down the number, and my wife is listening, and she's like, "That's the DDS that we're already at." So I'm like, "How is this? How am I being given the runaround right now? Like, I'm trying to be gone Saturday, between Saturday and Monday. I'm trying to be on a roll. I'm trying to be gone." And at that point, I'm frustrated. I'm furious, and I'm trying to calm down because I know I got this tanker test that I got to take, and I know everything about the tanker test, right? I know everything. There's a few curveball questions in there that I didn't see in my study, but I know majority of the information to pass this test with a high score.